Hello, YouTubers. I forgot to mention in the video that 9.2 crew gonna have a show uh, this Sunday at 5 p.m. So just wanted to let you guys know. All right, Batman Snuggie. Woo! Aloha, YouTubers. Doom143. What's up? All right, not my favorite setup, but we're gonna have to stick it out, I guess. Okay, so before I get into the haul, because the books are stacking up, man, um, just wanted to really thank our sponsors that's helped out the 9.2 crew. You got 789. Go to 789comics.com. Check them out. Crazy, crazy, crazy variants. Like some of the coolest stuff with some of the newest storylines that's coming out right now. They've been working closely with some of the top artists, people like Matina and stuff. Check them out. They have some crazy stuff. And anytime you type in the discount code 9.2 crew, you get 10% off. Don't be afraid of the conversion rate. Don't be afraid of the shipping. The prices are actually really, really, really good. So check it out, 789comics.com. You also got our boys at jetpackcomics.com who's been doing a lot for the 9.2 crew. They've been giving a lot of stuff away. They've been really nice and did this mystery box pack for the 9.2 crew. You can check it out on jetpackcomics.com. Anytime you buy something from Jetpack Comics, always let them know that the 9.2 crew guys sent you guys. Just hit them up at jetpackcomics@gmail.com. Tell them what you ordered. If you ordered something, and just tell them, hey, the 9.2 guys sent me. Tell them thank you, whatever it is. And then, of course, we got our boys at Fried Pie Comics, also in collaboration with Books A Million as well. These guys have been super awesome, and so this is kind of like one of their latest things they came out. This is actually really cool. So it's a Books A Million. It's a frame. It's a comic book frame. It goes for $4.99, and this thing is really awesome for like virgin covers. Like, it is really sick. You can put any comic inside, but I think it really looks well with virgin covers. You can put it on a table. It has a stand where you can kind of put it on your table. Or you can use this and you can kind of hook it up on your wall and stuff. It's really awesome. It's only $4.99, and it makes a comic book, especially like the virgin covers, it makes them look really, really awesome, man. It just makes it look like an actual photo. So I really like this stuff. Speaking of Books A Million, speaking of Fried Pie Comics, this one is their special exclusive Lucio Perillo variant. It's just gorgeous. It's awesome. I love it. Perillo does magnificent oil painting work, and this is for the Harley Quinn 25th anniversary special. They have I think they have a black and white. This is the colored, and then of course this is the virgin and stuff. So really awesome stuff. If you like Perillo, you like Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, like I said, they have their own exclusive, and it's just awesome. All right, so I actually I said, I guess, sorry, let me try all over again. I guess I'm still new to the Instagram community is what I'm basically getting at. And it's been really awesome. I've been meeting a lot of great people, and it's really quick. Like, you can just put a comic book up, and then boom, there you go. They have great tags for almost like every day. They have a tag, which is awesome. But there's a YouTuber named Adamantium559. He's on Instagram. Great collector. And he sent some books my way. And, of course, you know how my wife is. She's not the biggest fans of people giving me books, but this guy did it really awesomely. He gave me 2 books, which I'm really super stoked about. Total surprised me. Like, huge surprise. He gave me this Usagi Yojimbo #1, which is crazy. Like, that's just a crazy random act of kindness to me. This book is super hard to find. Sakai, the artist on this, I think he has some Hawaii roots, which is really awesome. I can't wait to meet him again. I'm definitely getting this book signed, pressed, slabbed, and yeah, it's just awesome. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it. But on top of that, he did mention this a while back because I got the Captain Marvel 14 variant, and he asked me if I had the regular cover. I told him I did not, and he goes, "I got it for you, buddy. I'll hook you up, no problem." And man, so thank you so much, Adamantium559 from Instagram. You're awesome. You blew my mind, and it was crazy. All right, so real quickly, I don't know where to start this one off. So I've been really getting into this whole character Ronin, and since they talked about the speculation of Hawkeye in the new Avengers, not the new Avengers, in the new Avengers movie, portraying the role of Ronin. So Hawkeye's first appearance as Ronin is on New Avengers 27, but this is the actual first appearance of Ronin, which is kind of weird because the Ronin character actually makes some appearances in comics before. So I think like I want to say New Avengers #4, the variant is actually another Ronin cover, and that's also the first appearance of, I think it's Maria Hill. But yeah, you know, so I found this lot that somebody was selling on eBay, which basically broke it down to like $1 a comic. That was with shipping. And I was like, you know what? I was so into the whole Ronin character that I was like, you know what? I'll read it. But this new Avengers, I think I got from 11 to, what is that, 20, I think? From 11 to, yeah, number 20. And it was a really great read. Like, it was super good. There's like things about Spider-Woman being a double agent, Captain America and Iron Man forming a new team. They just got out of Civil War, so everything's still all, you know, misplaced and mismatched. The whole team is just still not fit together. You know, very much like what's going on in the movies, where, you know, things are just still, I mean, they're okay now, but it's just kind of how it was, where everything was just kind of like the Avengers are fighting. And so in the new Avengers storyline, there's still a lot of like I guess still a lot of animosity between each other still going on. But yeah, the whole read, number 12, and great art, like all done by Finch or Diodato. Super great art, and Bendis just killed it as far as reading wise. It was really awesome, man. It was a spectacular read, and just some spectacular art. And when you have really good art and just a really good writer, it's crazy. They also did some work with Frank Cho as well, which is crazy. Interior as well, and this is the part where, you know, Spider-Woman, this whole like double agent kind of thing is really going on. So yeah, there's some crazy stuff. There's actually even a first appearance of, well, it's not so much a villain, it's a mutant from, and his name is, I guess they call him the Collective. I think his real name is Michael Pointer. And yeah, just a crazy mutant that has this ability to, like, I don't know how to say it correctly, but take all the other mutants' power and put them into him. And yeah, Miss Marvel was trying to fight him, and she actually did okay, but kind of got her ass whooped a little bit too. But yeah, just a really great read. I actually had a really good time reading it. Also, the first appearance of like the new Avengers is in this. Yeah, this cover is actually pretty crazy right here, because that's what Michael Pointer does to Iron Man. Like, Iron Man tries to go and really just try to do something to defeat this this mutant, and this mutant literally just takes off his whole armor just one time, just dismantles his whole armor, and next thing you know, Tony Stark is just falling from the sky. It's pretty crazy. it was an awesome read. And like I said, man, you get stuff from Diodato, you have stuff from Frank Cho, you have stuff from uh, David Finch. I mean, and then the Bendis just kills it in his storyline. It was such a great read. It was really such a great read, and had an awesome time reading it. But I think this also came with this, which is really cool, because I think this one right here was a Delato. This is actually a Delato cover. So this is a New Avengers Annual #1 variant, and I actually gave this a read too. It's kind of crazy. This is the most reading I've done in a long time, and this one was actually really interesting to me because there's a really I guess there's a spec in here that's just gonna not happen at all. I'm gonna actually open up the comic and show it to you guys, but it's very interesting because what is his name? Wonder Man. So this is Wonder Man, and Wonder Man basically says in this comic that the Avengers, although a sexy idea, although it's an idea that will inspire people and give people hope, is actually one of the worst things for Earth. Like the Avengers, that idea is actually horrible because it's a group of people who gets to decide what's right and wrong for the world, and a lot of times these Avengers will get their own personal feelings mixed up into the decision making. So he points out the top 5 things that the Avengers did that just was really horrible, and it didn't help the world at all. But these are things that the Avengers did, and the funny thing is that it follows almost like the Avengers storyline, which is going on in the movies. So this was the #1, or not the #1, but the first thing. So it's Ultron, and they said like how Ultron was just a stupid idea, and the Avengers is the reason why Ultron even existed. And again, we had Avengers movie, we had the Ultron movie. The second thing here was a Scarlet Witch. And talk about how the Scarlet Witch has this incredible power to really just kind of defeat the whole world. And if you remember in the Scarlet Witch movie, I mean not the Scarlet, in the I want to say it was a Civil War movie. Scarlet Witch accidentally killed a bunch of people in a building because she still didn't have control of her powers, and that's what this part is kind of saying, where she doesn't really have control of her powers. So that's why she's super dangerous, and instead of killing her, what the Avengers doing is they keep her and they try to make her better, but she doesn't have control of her powers. The third thing is Civil War, and again a tie-in with the movie, how the Civil War really, it was just 2 guys, Iron Man and Captain America, and then basically their egos. And the cool thing about this comic is everything's done by Delato, like the whole thing, interior and everything is all done by Delato. So man, that's a tongue twister, done by Delato. So Civil War was just like 2 guys and their freaking egos getting in the way, and of course that was also in the movie. The fourth thing was the Incredible Hulk, like how this person really, we should be getting rid of this person because he's so dangerous, but yet they get their personal feelings involved. And if you know the Incredible Hulk, although the Avengers didn't send him off to space, he sent himself off to space because he knew how much of a threat he was. And so yeah, that's the fourth thing. But here's a fifth one, which really blew my mind because this is not in the Avengers movie, and it's not, I mean, I guess you can say it's a spec because no one's talking about it. To me, in the true essence of a speculation is 0 people are talking about it. But highly doubtful, but here it is, the Dark Avengers. And that's the 5th thing that they talk about, how this was like the worst thing that the Avengers got themselves involved in. So I just thought that was really crazy, thought that was really cool. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. See what happens when you read your comics, kids? You learn more. All right, since we're talking about speculations, this is a book I've already had in my collection. But this is trying to get that glare off. This is a new X-Men. What number is this? 128. The first appearance of Phantom X. And the reason I brought this book out is because I just got number 129, which has been a cover that I've been actually trying to get for a very long time. And as we all know, the X-Force movie is official. It's coming out, but they don't know who the lineup is for the characters for the X-Force movie. Of course, there's going to have Deadpool. Of course, it's going to be Cable. More than likely, you'll have Domino. And they kind of draw a blank from there. You know, is it going to be Strife? Will they have, you know, I don't think there's going to be Wolverine. I'd like to think they would implement X-23 into the X-Force. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be cool if they implement, because there is a comic where eventually X-Force does join, X-23 does join the X-Force. And, you know, the X-Force being they're doing the X-Force movie on the whole Black Ops thing. But one person I'm really hoping that they implement into the X-Force movie is Phantom X right here. And so these are the two books so you got your first appearance, you got your second appearance. Myself personally, I love this cover. I think it's just a sick cover. And that's basically why I picked it up. All right, what else did I pick up? All right, so you guys see this short box I have back here. Well, this short box, let me try to move this real quick. There you go. I think you can see it better. So this short box right here is a Jenny Frison. And I've always seen this cover here, and I always thought to myself, I wonder if it's an actual comic book. And I kind of was looking for it for a while, and then I finally saw one online. And the funny thing is, Triple C, about a week after, he puts up this comic book here. And I was all like, hey man, great minds think alike, I guess. So I picked this up, Vampirella number 3, gorgeous Jenny Frison cover. And could not be happier that I finally have it in my collection. I think the rest of the books are just kind of books that I bought from this used bookstore that I have down here. Not the rest, but at least this stack right here. And they all costed me about $1 a piece. So I was super happy about that. Let me see which one I should do first. Okay. So, although, you know, a lot of people bag on CBSI, I'm actually one of the fans of CBSI. I really like their stuff. And what I actually enjoy is that sometimes they come up with these speculations that really won't cost you that much. And you know, if you go into the speculation, it'll cost you like $1 or $2 per comic. And if it doesn't pan out, you spent $1 or $2. If it pans out, you make some money. So awesome. So this is one they were talking about last week. This is the first appearance of Michael Badalino. It's Ghost Rider 21. So he eventually, I actually found 2 copies for like $1 a piece. You could tell, I don't know if you could tell, but this one's way wider than that one. But yeah, I found these for $2 a piece. Figure I'd pick them up. First appearance of Michael Badalino, who eventually ends up being Vengeance. Which is, you know, a really hot Ghost Rider, whatever, enemy, villain, as you have it. And so Vengeance is actually pretty crazy. It's a really crazy character. And so this is first appearance, but the first appearance of Vengeance itself is in this one. So Spirit of Vengeance, Ghost Rider and Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance number 9. So yeah, found those in the back issue bins. I heard them talk about it. I figured, you know what, if I find them in the back issue bins for $1 or $2, I'll pick them up. If they cost any more, I really wasn't going to be into it. It's just one of those things that I figure I can hold on to. And like I said, if it pans out, good. If it doesn't pan out, no bother. I spent, maybe $3 to $5 at max. So not going to worry about $5. Okay, cool. And then while I was digging, I actually found some really cool Ghost Rider variants. Again, these costed me $2, but these actually go for a little bit, maybe about $10 a piece. So not too bad. Ghost Rider number 1. This is a retail edition variant. I think this one's done by Clayton Crane. Let me try to scoot that in a little bit. There you go. I think that one's done by Clayton Crane. Just, it's a magnificent cover, man. Clayton killed. Look at this. Look at that. It's crazy. Isn't that stupid? That's like stupid crazy. So yeah, sorry about that. And I think this is Clayton Crane too, but like it's such a different style that I'm almost not too sure if he did it. But this is Ghost Rider, again, limited edition number 1. So both of these, so this one is the retailer edition, this is the limited edition. Found both of those for either $1 or $2 a piece. So again, couldn't be happier. Just super stoked to have found those. They go for about 10 bucks a piece, maybe a little bit cheaper, but still yet great cover. And I'm a big cover guy, so couldn't pass those up. All right, X-Men Worlds Apart number 204. If you follow me, don't really have to explain why I bought that one. Just a hot cover, superhero in the rain. I found this one too, just another hot cover. That's all I bought it for. I just bought it for the cover. It was, I think his name is Clinton. Is it Clinton? Yeah, Clint Langley did, I think, this cover right here. So just an exceptional art. Clint Langley, he actually has some really crazy stuff. Yeah, really awesome. I found this for $1. Freddy's 562 is always telling me about these photo variants, and they're always a good pickup. But there's a secret to picking up the photo variants, and here it is. There's got to be a girl on it. That's it. That's the secret for the photo variants. So if you ever see them, make sure there's a girl on it. Other than that, don't get it. And then I couldn't believe I actually found this for $1. I know this actually can not command like a lot of money, but it can command a little bit. So I was actually surprised to find this Captain Marvel number 1 just hanging out in the dollar bin. So really surprised. I think this book can go up to like 10, 12 bucks, sometimes even more. So for $1, it was pretty crazy that I found it. So super stoked. Captain Marvel is coming out with her own movie. Found this number 1, $1. Just couldn't pass it up at all. All right. Almost towards the end, and 21 minutes. God damn, I gotta learn how to make shorter videos. All right, so what else we got? Oh, so I got a package in from Frankie's, and I wasn't too sure why. And I guess I forgot that I ordered the Phoenix Generations Matina variant. No, is this a variant? Or is it just a regular cover? What is the number? 112. It's a second print. Okay. Well, variant nonetheless. Second print variant or just variant. And this beautiful Matina Phoenix and Jean Grey. And yeah, I simply just picked it up for the cover. I read it. It was all right. It was cool. It was interesting. It seems like there's going to be something they're building on top of this storyline. I might just actually pick it up and just read it. But I just picked this one up. Thought it was all right. But it was actually a big package from Frankie's. And I kind of forgot that I picked up this Supergirl book that was coming out, and I just totally forgot that I ordered these. So yeah, Supergirl number 13. Apparently I ordered 5 of these, or I did a pre-order of these, and I really like this Supergirl. It really reminds me of like the original Superman movie that God, I forgot the name. Anyway, Christopher Reeve, there you go, that he was in. And but yeah, just an art germ, number 13. And that's pretty much about it, except for the last book. I personally think that this book right here, this is my second copy now, Nova number 1, is still undervalued and a great book to grab, a great key book to grab, and it's still undervalued. I mean, they're talking about it either 2020 or 2022. They might do a Nova movie, not too sure. But you know what? This book right here, even at a high grade, is actually at a really good price right now. So definitely, if I can find these at a good price, I'm picking them up, especially if they're in decent grade. It's pretty much about it, man. I know there's long videos, but I guess all my videos usually are. So, all right, guys, to the rest of the community, as always, shoots and mahalos. And now I gotta go get all 20 books ready for Seeking Near Mint's tag. All right, shoots.